Safe use of electrical equipment. Introduction to electricity. A ship is like a floating city with all the privileges enjoyed by any normal land city. Just like a conventional city, the ship also requires all the cargo operations and basic amenities to sustain life on board. The chief among them is power or electricity. In this article we will learn as to how power is generated and supplied on board a ship. The generator consists of a stationary set of conductors wound in coils on an iron core. This is known as the stator. A rotating magnet called the rotor turns inside this stator, producing magnetic field. This field cuts across the conductor, generating an induced EMF or electromagnetic force, voltage, as the mechanical input, prime mover, causes the rotor to turn. All electric power consumed on board a ship is produced by on-board generators. Electric power is transmitted from the generator to electrical switch boards that distribute it to a variety of installations and equipment on board the vessel. Electrical switch boards are dedicated to cableway, opening, closing, surveillance control and protection. They are the heart that ensures stable and safe distribution of power. Bus bars which acts as a carrier and allow transfer of load from one point to another. Circuit breakers which act as a switch and in unsafe condition can be tripped to avoid breakdown and accidents. Fuses as safety device for machinery. Transformers to step up or step down the voltage. When supply is to be given to the lighting system and domestic utilities, a step-down transformer is used in the distribution system. Normally 440 V to 220 volts or 110 volts. In a power distribution system, the voltage at which the system works is usually 440 V, 50/60ths of a hertz, 3 ohm. There are some large installations where the voltage is as high as 6.6 kV. Power is supplied through circuit breakers to large auxiliary machinery at high voltage. For smaller supply, fuse and miniature circuit breakers are used. The distribution system is 3 wires and can be neutrally insulated or earthed. Insulated system is more preferred as compared to earthed system because during an earth fault essential machinery such as steering gear can be lost. Multimeter, used to measure voltages in AC and DC, small current, continuity, resistance and extra. Clamp meter, to measure high currents, also have function to measure volts, continuity, resistance, extra. Insulation tester, mega, to measure the resistance value of insulators of motor and cables. When working with or testing any electronic equipment, it's always important to be cautious. Whatever type of equipment you're handling, whether simple or complex, it's important to take the right safety precautions. Working with electricity comes with huge risks that should never be taken lightly. If you're a hobbyist who loves working with electronic components or an electronics professional at your workplace, safety should always come first. To avoid personal injury, possible damage to equipment,